What up, guys? This is American Redneck, and today I thought I would talk to you guys about CR England. Now, I'm gonna jump right into the video because I know some people will give you the long stuff that you really don't need to know. Now, CR England is a good and a bad company, and it depends on who you are. So the first thing I'm going to cover is the pay. When you go through orientation, first orientation, this is where they tell you how the CR England's going to be, what you're going to be making. This is like the glamour part of CR England where they try to get you to get on. So they'll say you'll be making 30 to 40 cents a mile, you'll be getting an average of $1,500 a week, and they say it's just awesome. Now, when you first start with CR England, when you first start and you go to orientation for the first time, they will have you go to a hotel or somewhere where your CDL school is. You'll do that. It'll probably take approximately a month to get that all done. Once you get that done, you'll get shipped to Salt Lake City, Utah, where they put you in orientation, and you do a road and backing test where they test if you know how to drive the truck and if you know how to back up. If you pass that, then you get on a waiting list for a trainer. Now, this is where I find a lot of people are struggling. I've seen people wait a month. I've seen people wait a day. Literally. My buddy, you'll see him in some of the other videos, he did training. Literally the next day they called him and said, you guys got a trainer. So I was there for 3 weeks waiting for a trainer, and I finally got one. So it all depends on if how many students are needed. I mean, how many trainers are needed and how many students there are. So, and I'll tell you more about all that stuff later. So now, when you're done with all that, you'll go to your room, wait for a trainer. They'll tell you got a trainer. Your trainer and you will meet and see how you guys are going to do stuff. Then you guys will get on the truck together. Now, there's trucks now. When I was in school, they had normal Freightliners. The 2018 Freightliner, the one I was in was a 2016 Freightliner with a trainer. Normal truck. Now they got the 2019 Freightliner Castadias that have 3 beds. So that means you're up here on top, bottom bunk, and then you go back up and over the cab where you're driving. There's another bunk now. Never used to be there. They say it's for trainers only so that they could have 2 students at the same time. Anyway, once you're done with that, you'll do about 150 hours. If you're a rehire, get that camera to focus. There we go. If you're a rehire, it'll only be 100 hours of training again. That's approximately a week to 2 weeks of training. Okay, when you're done with training, you'll go to phase 1. This is where you'll get a teammate, and it's a teammate. You've never seen him before. You've never met him before. You don't know who he is. So this person, male or female, could be awesome, the best trainer you've ever had. This trainer might be the worst trainer you ever had. You never know. I had a pretty good trainer when I first started. So if you're watching this, you know who you are. Thanks. We were cool. But when you're done with training, then you'll go on to phase 2. And this is like first seat, second seat. First seat would be you have the truck. It's your truck. It's under your name. It's your truck. And you have a partner with you that's just there. First seat, you're getting all the load. They're asking you what's happening. They're asking you where your ETA is. They're sending loads to you. Your partner's there just to help and drive. Second seat, you're that partner. You're not in charge of the car or the truck. You're the guy that's there. Now, when you're done with all that, it takes about 6 months before you get done with phase 1, phase 2. When you're done, CR England then gives you the opportunity to go solo if you want. After 6 months, you could be a trainer if you want. I've never been a trainer, so I can't say anything about that. I have driven solo, and I've had team. Now, let's get down to the question of, should you join? Well, with all the stuff I just said, you're going to be gone before you even go home. You'll be gone a month, about a month of when you're doing your CDL. You don't get to go home yet. You have to get shipped to Salt Lake City. You then do your orientation like we talked about. You get a trainer. I would give it about 2 to 3 months before you're even able to go home for 4 or 5 days. That's it. So, if you're a family man or you're a family wife and you got kids at home, I'm not sure. I mean, that'd be up to you if you want to do that. I wouldn't. If I had kids and I was married, I wouldn't. That's just, you're gone for 3 months. And you really don't get paid that much. You're only getting... Okay, let's talk about the pay now. Now, when you're doing orientation, you're getting paid per hour, not mile, because you're not driving. When you're driving with a trainer, you're also getting paid by the hour, not mile. When you start getting paid by the miles, when you're done with training. So, I've been with this company for about 7 to 8 months now. I quit. When I was in here for 3.5 months, I was done. I was stuck. I was stuck for like almost a month without a load. They weren't helping. They finally got me a load to go to somewhere up in Spokane, Washington, and that's where I quit. I couldn't do it. It was just, I needed money. And there's also a contract that has to be done in a year. If you leave CR England, that contract ain't done, they'll come after you for $9,000 and you have to pay it, or else it'll go on your credit score and all this other BS that we don't even have to do if you don't even go with CR England, or if you just do the whole year. You get done with your year, any trucking company will hire you. So, that being said, CR England is a good company for me because I like driving truck. And I like touring places and seeing new parts of the world. If I was doing this for a career to support my family, I wouldn't do it. Just hands down, I wouldn't do it at all. I'm just doing this because I'm single. I'm not married. That's it. Like, I don't have that many bills. Like, some people have freaking mortgages, car payments, child support. The list goes on. I am not going to do this job when I have to support that. You wouldn't make it. Now, back to what we were talking about, pay. You'll be getting paid about $300 to about $400 a week. Now, to your day-to-day McDonald's job, that's a lot of freaking money, right? But when you're out there, you got to pay for food. You got to pay for clothes, because you rarely get to shower and your clothes get dirty. So I literally just go to the store, like let's say a Love's. If I don't have time to shower, I'll pick up a new shirt. I'll pick up a new, shorts, some underwear, some socks, and I'll just put them on after using baby wipes, of course, to wash my body. Now, after all this, I'm not sure if I left anything out. If I did, just put it in the comments below. I will definitely answer it. If it's a good enough question, I'll make another video about it and just answer any question you guys want. So thank you guys for watching. Press like if you liked it. Press subscribe. And have a good day, you guys.